Saludos amiguis, volvemos a estar en Baldur, sí, me hace mucha ilusión, lo siento. Y bueno, esta vez no sé si lo visteis por Instagram, que los puse por ahí, pero tuve problemas con el ordenador y se me borró la campaña que teníamos. Una pena, sí, pero bueno, llevábamos muy poquito, así que vamos a empezar una nueva y ya que lo hacemos, vamos a aprovechar y esta vez lo vamos a jugar con unos mods que he metido, unos poquitos, y lo vamos a jugar en modo Dark Urge, que es el Ansia Oscura. Para los que no sepan, es un modo alternativo a la historia normal y os voy a dejar aquí la intro para que veáis el contexto de qué va y empezamos la partida. Aquí.
My rancid blood whispers to me, kill, kill, and kill again. My ruined body yearns to reap death in this world. And when this foul urge calls, it possesses my whole being. Injured beyond repair. I know nothing besides this. I must resist the dark urge, lest it consume my mind. I must discover who I was and what happened to me before my twitching knife hand writes a tragedy in blood.
Volvemos a ver la intro de juego, ahora sí, por si alguien no la ha visto, que es increíble. Cuidado los aprensivos, es un poquito asquerosito. ahí estamos nosotros.
The blood in your head thrums and pounds. That pounding blood obscures who you are. An overwhelming loss of memory. How you ended up amidst these hellish flames is just as hidden. You have nothing in your skull, besides your name and a headache. But you are in danger.
Maldecir a quien quiera que me haya hecho esto.
The torturer behind this cruel prank will meet your malice when you get out of here. Killing. Now that sounds like your first good idea.
Y empezamos. Por cierto, no lo he dicho ni nada, pero bueno, habéis visto la intro. Toda la cosa de la ansia oscura es que tenemos unas ganas de matar todos continuamente y no podemos controlarlo. Así que somos no malos como tal, sino que lo éramos en teoría. Alguna cosa así, ya lo iréis viendo. Uy. Hola.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return.
¿Con qué estoy hablando? ¿Con un cerebro?
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
¿Y qué se supone que quieres que haga?
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Vamos a intentar sacar el cerebro. Puede ser que no. Bueno, pues lo siento. Debe dejar ahí un bicho de los exactamente suelto. Continuamos nuestro camino. ¿O no?
Abomination. This is your end. Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes. My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
¿Por qué dices que soy una sierva?
We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Gale, mind flayers.
Eso no me gusta. Algo habrá que podamos hacer.
We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
Hemos llegado a una nueva sala.
We have no time for stragglers.
Vamos a buscar una manera de abrirlo.
The construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar. This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
Voy a echar un vistazo a ver si se puede abrir.
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
The console appears dormant.
Vamos a buscar una manera de abrirlo.
The mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at first, but then you spy an empty socket.
Pues vamos a buscar qué es lo que puede abrir eso.
Dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
¿Qué pasará si tocamos el panel que hay a su lado?
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Oh, no. Mala idea.
Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
Bueno, al menos hemos averiguado cómo sacar a la otra. Insertamos la runa que hemos encontrado.
The console hums to life. But what is its purpose? Will it free the captive or transform her like that other unfortunate?
A ver, no hay otra opción. La dejamos aquí, que la cojan los bichos, o la sacamos, así que mejor intentarlo.
Suddenly you feel a hideous squirming in your head. The parasite. Then discomfort fades and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Ábrete.
Feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
You keep dangerous company.
Hombre, durante una pelea es bueno que haya alguien peligroso.
Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Muy bien, por cierto, me he llamado así, porque como soy un paladín, pues soy Lady...
Shadowheart. One moment.
¿Qué es
It's
eso?
nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Yank.
Vamos a ver, vais a hacer las dos lo que yo diga y punto.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do
Yo no
it.
soy una
We
serbia.
will deal with the Gale after we escape. Hurry, before they strike.
The helm's alien transponder. You made it in time.
Yeah. Oh, oh. Hey, Oli.
You half expected your memories to return once you were free of the Mind Flayer ship. But your past is still an aching void. If you don't find a way to remove the tadpole burrowed in your brain soon, your future will be as blank as your past. Your head whispers vengeance. You cannot wait to slice your way forth, seeking whatever wrought this tragedy upon you.
Bueno, al menos hemos escapado de la nave. Lo malo que hemos salido con un gusano en la cabeza. Está todo esto lleno de cuerpos.
You drink in the pungent corpse. Since you awoke on the ship, your mind has been cold and empty, but something stirs. With your hands close to this body, you know nothing of why, but you find a half smile flittering across your face.
No vamos a sonreír, por favor, que estamos hablando de un muerto.
With a shake of your head, you can hear your own blood throbbing in your ears. There is something unknown and unspeakable deep within your heart.
Pero ese es Corazon, el otro muerto. No parece muy muerta.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
Esperaba que te lo supieras.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
¿Sabes dónde estamos?
No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
¿Quieres que sigamos haciéndonos compañía?
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Pues muy bien, nos vamos.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Muy bien, pues vamos a explorar un poquito por la zona, a ver qué vemos. Y más muertos por aquí. Madre mía, esto no soy yo, que conste. Y aquí está la nave estrellada. Parece que aquí hay una persona, una viva.
Hurry, I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Muy fácilmente, déjame a mí.
There. Can you see it?
Just a dumb bore. You're relieved until you see the flash of a dagger.
Tranquilito, a ver, ¿para qué viene la pelea esta?
Don't we? I saw you on the ship. Free, scuttling about. You're in league with them, aren't you? Those tentacled... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Me da que el gusano que tenemos en la cabeza no se ha conectado.
The worm. Of course. That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Sinceramente, si pensara que es un bicho de los suyos, también habría hecho lo mismo.
A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
No estoy en mi mejor momento, pero creo que soy Lidikek.
A pleasure. So, do you know anything about these worms?
Pues sí, van a convertirnos en una cosa de esas con tentáculos, lo siento.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Pues vente conmigo, estamos buscando precisamente eso.
You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
As he joins your side, your mind dances with thoughts of a perfect, pretty corpse.
Pero bueno,
Mind flare. And it's hurt.
es verdad, aquí hay uno de los bichos.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
¿Cómo que compasión? No, esto es raro.
You can't move, can't think. Thinking is mercifully done for you. It will be a joy to serve, to die for it an honor. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it. But then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Vamos a liberarnos.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
A ver, se merecería lo de la muerte lenta, pero no quiero dejarle vivo por si acaso.
You have a manner of irresistible desperation about you. I like it.
Interesante, háblame de ti.
Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Astarion's an interesting find. Let's hope any future acquaintances don't hold a blade to your throat by way of introduction.
¿Y qué me puedes contar sobre esta cosa rara que llevas?
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
No recuerdo nada de mi vida anterior. ¿Eso te ha pasado lo mismo a ti con el renacuajo?
I understand why you ask, but memory loss is not as uncommon as you'd think. There may be other causes.
¿Qué opinas de lo que nos ha pasado?
We haven't gone all that far yet. What are you referring to exactly?
¿A qué va a ser, hombre? Pues a los gusanitos que tenemos en la cabeza.
Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. We've no solid leads right now, though. We'd best get hunting. If you discover anything that might help us, I'm all ears.
Bueno, pues vamos a seguir viendo qué hay por aquí. Pero, ¿qué es esa cosa?
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
¿Algo peligroso? Tocar.
A hand? Anyone?
No, la mano no es tuya. ¿Qué ha salido de ahí? ¿Qué pasaría si cerramos la mano? Ah, no, cercenamos. Pero no. Vamos a chocarle la mano.
Perhaps I should have clarified. A helping hand. Anyone?
No vamos a mutilarle la mano y vamos a sacarle de ahí.
That's it. Go on. Keep pulling. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually better at this.
¿Estás bien? Estaba dentro de una piedra.
A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well.
Sí, así es.
Then I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
Efectivamente.
The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceremorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
A ver, una herida básica la puedo tratar, pero un parásito alienígena ahí ya me da que no.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Me parece un buen plan. Vente con nosotros.
Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved. Or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Bueno, pues ya somos una party de 4.
You're not versed in magic, are you?
No. ¿Por qué?
No matter to worry the unlettered over. If you meet any elder wizards, let me know. There is a matter I'd like to seek advice on from a master.
So, we've picked up a wizard who managed to get stuck in his own portal. Hardly a promising introduction.
Pues sí, la verdad.
I've heard you can't get blood from a stone, but apparently you can get a wizard from one. Gale seems interesting.
¿Y eso que está en la jaula no es
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as
Laezel?
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Esta criatura parece peligrosa. Déjame que yo me encargue de ella. Tú vete, déjamela a mí.
She's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast.
¿Explosión? ¿Qué explosión?
You didn't hear it. Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
Ah, debe ser nuestra nave estrella, no sé. ¿Qué campamento, perdona?
Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
Esperemos que esto pueda.
There are goblin traps everywhere.
Nymessa, come.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Y abajo.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
Espera un momento. ¿Un qué?
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Gale tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
Muy bien, pues vente conmigo y a ver si encontramos ese creche.
You're full up. Dismiss someone first.
Lo siento mucho, pero prefiero que haya 2 a melee y 2 a distancia. Lo siento, Gale.
Oh, I'll get little rest given a stack of unread books waiting for me. But I'll try.
Well chosen. You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Laezel.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half-elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
Muy bien, pues vamos a buscar ese campamento.
Open the bloody gate!
¿Qué está pasando aquí?
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Please! There's no time!
The nine hells! Open the gates! Damnable roach! Provoke the blade and suffer its sting.
Qué chulito que es Will, de verdad. Listo, todos muertos. Bueno, espérate, que primero vamos a recoger cositas por aquí. Bueno, pues vamos a entrar al campamento a ver qué nos encontramos.